Hey everyone, this is Nikki. This is Scratching the Dirt, and this is the Carnivore vlog number 4. Today is Saturday, August the 30th. It is the first day of college football. So I'm doing this early in the day so that I can split my time later today between college football and the US Open. That's also happening right now. So I'm excited for today. It's a good day of sports. But I do have updates for what's been going on. Today is day 8 of my carnivore diet, which means I have completed 1 full week. And there's a couple of things I want to talk about and give you updates on. First one is my energy level. My energy level is ridiculous. Like, I feel like I'm 20 years old again. I'm super excited about that. I I haven't done any of the dippies, like, the 2 or 3 p.m. start to yawn. None of that is happening. And I had really good focus yesterday. I was working on a project, something that I've been working on. And I just, for hours, was just zoned in and completely focused on that. So that is the most exciting thing so far that I've seen with the carnivore diet. After the first few days of that kind of icky, exhausted feeling, I have felt amazing. I feel so good. And so I'm hopeful that keeps up. And I can keep using all of that energy to do all of the many, many things that I want to do. The second thing that I found interesting that I wasn't expecting, I don't know if very many people talk about this. I don't know. I don't know. It was really weird. I realized the other day that my teeth feel cleaner, like all day long. My teeth feel cleaner. There's not any, like, sometimes at the end of the day, when, like, towards the end of the workday, I would be like, like my back teeth would feel like they have, a film or a funk, I don't know what to call it, on it. And I don't have that on the carnivore diet. And I looked it up, and it is to be expected. Nobody really talks about it. So I wanted to share that with you guys. I think it's great to be at the end of the day after you've eaten however many meals and you still feel like your teeth are smooth and not full of gunk. So that's another thing that for me is pretty exciting. It's just a little random side effect. And to go along with that, this might just be me, but I had talked last time about the skin, and I'm a real big lip balm user. I use a ton of lip balm. I'm constantly putting lip balm on, and I find that the last few days I haven't been using as much lip balm for some reason. I guess my lips feel not as dry, and so I'm not using as much lip balm as I used to use. I'm assuming that's a part of carnivore and the effects of how I'm eating, because, obviously it wasn't a thing and now it is a thing. And the only thing that I've changed is the way that I'm eating. So that's another thing too that's going on. And then the last thing I want to update you guys on, because it is a big deal for a lot of people that get on carnivore, is the weight loss. So I started last Saturday. Today is Saturday, so the full 7 days, Saturday through Friday. And remember, I talked about this too previously. From Friday to Saturday last week, I had bumped up in weight. Like, I either had one of those weird days where it just bumps up, or that last meal was, actually caused a weight gain. I don't know, but either way. But if we start from my morning Saturday weight last Saturday versus today, in 7 full days on carnivore, I've lost 7 pounds. So again, I know that is going to be slowing down. I know that that's not sustainable, and that's fine. That's obviously, I think with a lot of diets, when you first start in that first week, it's pretty easy to lose 5 or 10 pounds. I don't know. There's no science behind that. I just feel like that's what I always hear. But I did. I lost 7 pounds over the last week. Now, hopefully we won't see any more like 3-point bumps up. But that's exciting too. That's a great thing. It's a great motivator for sure, besides all of the other amazing things that are happening with my body as I adjust fully into the carnivore diet. One thing I did also notice the last couple of days is that I made a couple of meals that were in line with the amount of meat with what I had been doing in the beginning, and twice I couldn't finish the food that I cooked. So I'm going to start paying closer attention to that when I'm making my food. It was ground beef. It was actually delicious both times, but I just couldn't finish it. So I need to either cook less, or I'm saving the extras and then just eating it with the next meal. So those are all of the kind of interesting things I wanted to talk about for this update. I'm trying to make it short and sweet this time. I want to get outside and go do some filming for the other content on the channel, and also do some gardening work before the first football game starts that I want to watch at 11 a.m. this morning. So stick with me if you want to keep hearing about these random things that the carnivore diet is doing. My favorite so far has been the energy. I feel amazing. It's pretty awesome. So I'm going to go burn off some of this energy outside. And if you want to keep keeping up with what's going on, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification, like the video. If you have any questions or want to talk about it, please feel free to leave comments. I'll get back to you. I read all of them and I respond to all of them. But you guys have a wonderful Saturday. Enjoy some college football, and I'll see you soon. Bye.